Good morning, everyone. Hi, how are you? It's Carrie, oops, from down in Texas this morning. Popping in to get ready with you guys on this, is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. Isn't that awful? I don't even, it tells you where my world is right now. I think it's Wednesday, so. Okay, so I've got my coffee here. I have done my under eye corrector. I've done my brows and my brow gel. And now I'm going to come in now with my Joa, finishing up this Joa stick. And we're just putting it on everywhere. Hope you guys are having a good week. I hope your week has started off better than mine, that's for sure. It's been a rough couple of days for me. I really do try to stay as positive as I can. Because I want to bring you positivity. I don't want to bring anybody down. But sometimes it's hard to continually find positives and pick yourself up all the time when it seems that it's just one challenge after another and you're let down by people and events, and it's just hard. I would have to say that the last well, since COVID had made so many changes to my life professionally, and you get over that, and then my family has tragedy, losing my mom very, very unexpectedly, and try to cope with that, and then not too long after that, I lose my precious Duke. It's just been a really hard 4 years and 5 years since COVID. I try really hard to come in and be positive for everyone, but I also want to be authentic, and there's just some days that it's all so drowning, if that makes the right way to describe that. But you know, when you pour honey or molasses on something and it just pours over you, pours over whatever you're putting it on, and it's slow and heavy and takes forever to yeah, that's how I feel. So I am sorry that I am not my normal jovial, happy self today. I'm just really having a hard time. I am wearing purples today. I love this lavender color. And so we're going to come back in and we're going to use this little palette that I've had. It was from Shein, so it was like $4. It's a beautiful purple palette. It is Tingephe, Tingphe, Tingephe, and it's these beautiful colors. We're going to use these in here today, maybe a little bit up here. And we're going to do a purple look today. I'm actually going to start with a darker purple on the lid, and we're going to lighten it. I want to get purple on, and then we're going to blend it out to lavender. So we're just going to get this on and then come back over it with a lighter color, and then probably have to come back on it again with the outline. We'll see how it goes on. That side went on much better than this side, so I've got to do this side again to balance out the color. I watched a documentary last night about these kids in Idaho and what went on with this man, and it infuriates me that this man is now gonna live off of the very people that he destroyed their lives. And I mean the taxpayers of Idaho and those families. You know, if ever there was a case for the death penalty, this one, in my opinion, screams for it. You don't run across truly, I mean, to the core evilness very often. This man is the epitome of evil. Using this lighter color now, coming up under here and lightening up underneath my brow right here. And then we're going to use that same color and we're going to come back down on here. We're going to lighten this up. See how that works? That's so pretty. Get that darker color on and then come back over with the lighter color. You get this beautiful shimmering purple color that I think is just spectacular. Yeah, see, that's so beautiful. Then we're going to pick up that darker color again, the smaller brush. Going to go underneath. We will have to lighten this. And I definitely have fallout from this palette, but that's okay. We'll just jump back in and we'll pick up the light color and lighten it up here. I do, however, want to get the darker outline up here. Outlining that outlining the shape of my eye. And then we'll just take what's left on the brush and pull it out. Get that smoky look. Smoky eye is just basically taking your color and you're blending it out to color to no color, sort of like ombre is. Okay, we do have some fallout, so let's grab under eye powder, finishing powder, and let's get some on our brush. And let's really make sure we get all of that darker purpley fallout gone. Don't want that under the eye because it will definitely show up as a dark circle. And we definitely do not want that. Just going over the T-zone here, make sure that I have really brightness. That looks good. I do like the darker look today on the lid because it's really powerful color. It's very beautiful. What a brat. Let's get some blush going. Using one of these multifunction brushes that I really like. I got them from Amazon. 2 different types of brushes in one. As you can see, this is the brush that I use under here, and then this is the really fluffy blush brush, and then this one can be contour, and this one you could actually use for foundation. That looks good. Lips. Let's get our lips going. Let's get them lined. I do have a little bit of liner on them already. Sorry, not liner. I do have a little bit of gloss going already. Can't see. Anyways, if there was ever a case for the death penalty, this man, just the epitome of evil. And these poor families, just feel so bad for them. I'm using number 463 today, Sassy Mauve, and I do want to just come back over here and fix my lining. That looks much better. You know, I just cleaned these glasses not 10 minutes ago and they're already dirty again. Just drives me crazy. Okay, so that's on. That looks really pretty. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's now get my kabuki brush and let's get our finishing powder. Get all this really blended in well. Beautiful. And curl. Oh, that purple is just divine. For a $4 eyeshadow palette, $3 or $4 eyeshadow palette, this one just gives me such beautiful color. And it is definitely purple too, which is, sometimes it's hard to find because there's, you know, there's lavenders and then there's almost blacks, but a true, you know, regal purple sometimes can be hard to find. And this one definitely is that beautiful regal purple color that, I mean, that's just beautiful. Look at that. It's just a beautiful color. Okay, let's start down here with my black Milani. Try to get one really good first coat on. Then we're going to come back in again as I've been doing and try to fill in with my panorama. You know, I don't know how I missed this Dylan Mulvaney. Some people are saying that this is a 2 or 3 year old campaign with Ulta. I don't know how I missed that. If that's actually true, I'm offended as a woman that a woman's brand, Ulta, would actually use men in their marketing campaigns. I understand being all inclusive and stuff, but you know what? There are some things that are truly meant to stay sacred to women, and one of those, in my opinion, is makeup. And I find it very insulting that this brand uses Dylan Mulvaney, and then there's another man that they're now using for hair care. It's the gentleman from Queer Eye. He's actually now the spokesperson for their new brand for all their hair care. I mean, it's like, women don't go in and demand to be spokespersons for men's things that are, you know, traditionally men's products. You don't see women doing men's cologne, and you don't see women doing men's audio equipment, you know, tools, that sort of thing. And I just find it is just insulting. I will not go back into an Ulta store. The only way I will ever walk back in that store, I've already closed my account. I've already closed my credit card. I've given away my points, the money that I had left there, because I'm not gonna encourage and give my hard-earned money to companies that disrespect me. And that's what I feel this company is doing. They're disrespecting women. You know, now they're actually trying to take the life's amazing gift to a woman of having a child away from us, and saying that men can have children and men can feed their children, you know, by artificial breastfeeding. I mean, it's got to stop. Losing our identity for just stupidity, in my opinion. I'm not saying men can't wear makeup. That is not what I am saying at all. If that's what you choose, that is your business, and it is not my business to even criticize you for that. That's your choice. You are a human being, and your choices are your choices. But I don't and I won't support any company that's taking away my individuality as a female. You know what I forgot to do this morning? And it looks pretty good already. I forgot to put on my powder. So let's powder up here. I completely forgot about it. But my skin looks pretty good without it. I gotta admit, I put my kabuki brush on, but I forgot to put my setting powder on here. And skin looks pretty good without it. Well, that tells me that my skincare is really doing the job, because I just now noticed it, and you can't tell that I don't have on my normal application of loose setting powder, which is crazy. That's good. That tells me that my skincare products are really doing what they should be doing. If I can get away without using my powder and my skin looks this good, That's good. That makes me very happy. Okay, bottom ones are done. That looks stunning today. Let's see, how do we turn out here today? Oh, that is so beautiful. Yes. I'm telling you, the purples just are amazing. I'm not happy with my lips. I'm gonna redo those, but I'm gonna do them off camera. So have a great day, everybody. Get out there and hit your grand slam. Make it a spectacular day wherever you are. I hope you have a good day. I'm sorry I'm a little off my own game this morning. Just some days are those like that, and I appreciate your understanding and your encouragement. Y'all guys always come through and send me sweet messages, so many blessings to you. If you're having a hard day, take a deep breath, walk away for a few minutes, go to a place that you find peace and comfort, try to regroup. That's what I'm going to do. And thank you very much for joining me on this beautiful lavender, beautiful shirt today. I have a pair of, I'll do a fashion too so you can see purple. And have a great day. Be careful, be safe, pay attention to your surroundings and your weather. Get out there and hit a grand slam. And be ready, just in case you run across that first impression that could change your life. 10 seconds. It happens. I've seen it. So many blessings to you wherever you are. Get out there and have a spectacular day. We'll see you the next time. God bless.